Hello, my fellow individuals. This is my first video. Please bear with the audio quality because I am using a literal headset to talk into. Headset. I have no mic. Alright, anyways. Today we're going to be reviewing inks and markers and DIY mops. This is my first ever mop that I made when I was around 13, maybe 13, 12. It's got some dog hair dust from where I hit it. Basically, I used it's like from those little hotel thingies. It used to have shampoo. I ripped off the sticker, slapped on my own sticker, like added ink inside, put a sponge in a paper towel with some rubber bands. And I used to be getting up with this like all the time, bro. Look at this. This is the OG legend, bro. I used to be hitting up walls, roadblocks, literally electric boxes. The ink I used from that is actually this. It's printer ink. I mixed it with, no, actually, this is the second ink. My first ink, I blew out ballpoint pens ink into alcohol. There's still some in here, actually, if you see it. Still left. I don't know where the leftover pens are. I threw them away. And then after that, I bought these online. I added alcohol and some brake fluid. I mixed it up, and I actually have the bottle of it now. This is a fun fact. This container, it actually used to be a mop, but the nib broke. I bought this, like, you know the thing for the makeup, the foundation sponge. I used that as a replacement, and I tried to make a nib out of it, but I ended up just making this into a storage thing. And the second actual ever mop that I had was this. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it, the camera's not pointed down very well. Yes, that sticker is made by me, I apologize. So, I used the green part of a sponge. Well, no, actually, the original of this is a clear glue stick sponge tip, but the nib broke. I don't know where I put it. The nib of this broke because I let my homie do a tag. I forgive him for that. I bought two more. Here's one. This is white acrylic paint, and the other is ink. I'm going to post a video of me tagging with that. This is a mixture of clear glue and the brake fluid ink. It used to tag very well on smooth surfaces, but on rough surfaces, it's a bit hard to tag with. The same mechanisms go with this. This is a store-bought one. This is the nib I was talking about. It has a very clean, good nib for tagging. And it broke on, so I made a DIY one. Removed the sticker, right, and then slapped the clean slap stickers to it because I had no thoughts on putting this on an actual street post or whatever. The next DIY mop I made actually was this. This is actual paintbrush set I bought from the National Bookstore, and I ripped the nib off. I ripped its original original nib off. Wait, let me show you guys what the original nib looks like. So basically it looks like this. It's like a paintbrush or something. And to open it, yeah, it's very easy to open. There, it's paint. I don't know what kind of paint it is, but it doesn't tag very well. I think it's washable. It's probably water based. Anyways, yeah. So I added a mixture of brake fluid and stuff in this. I slapped on the green part. I rolled the green part of a sponge inside of this, and I added a fabric, a cloth, a used rag. I have parts cut up into perfect squares on any. I don't know what diameter, dude. Anyways, I put what is it called? Those teeth floss thingies, the dental floss. I wrapped it around so it could be tight like this, and then I added rubber bands on the bottom so the cloth wouldn't fall out, because I had an issue where like I was squeezing down like this and the paint was coming out from here, here, here. Alright, and this is the other mop. This one actually is more interesting. I used its original nib, like the paintbrush thing. I melted all of those paintbrush hairs down. I threw it away. I grabbed like my old shorts, right? I cut a square into the old shorts because I don't use it anymore. It also has a hole, so I put it over the nib, right? The flat nib. It has no cloth, so that's why I had to use it, just a hole. So now when I write, the cloth absorbs it and it writes in a smooth circle. It's a very hard nib, good for maybe not that rough surface, but rough surface in particular. And I do not recommend using these kinds of paint because it's probably easily buffable. Like with just water, you can buff these inks. Alright, next. We're going to move on to our markers. So don't mind this. This is a new ink I bought. I just wanted to show it off. This is Joy Marker ink. It's a dropper thing. Yeah, I think I add a little dab of it to make it unbuffable. Oh, I also forgot to refill these, either the DIY ones. I either use this I put a syringe onto the like tip of this ink because it used to be just like a long nose dropper thing. So I added the syringe part to it, the tip of this syringe, so it's easier to refill markers by like just injecting them at the tip, right? Injecting at that tip, or like pushing them inside through this and inject straight up, pushing ink down inside, pumping up ink. Yeah, that's how I refill them. Anyway, we're gonna go to the markers. I bought this at a local craft shop actually. It's a permanent marker, it's a chisel tip. I don't know if you can see it. It's a chisel tip. You can get some really nice tags with this. I have a demonstration of that. Of me and my homie. We did like a tag thing and a character. I don't know if I can show this very well. Yeah. We did a tag and character thing here using this particular marker of mine. Shout out to DK, Wayne. He's my homie. Alright, anyway, yeah, this marker has good writability. It lasts long, it's non-toxic, and it's actually fast drying too, I think. And next, this marker right here. I had particularly bought this marker when I bought this ink and this with it. So, give me a sec. This is a non-dry. I don't know if you can see this. It's Donga non-dry refillable permanent marker. And if you actually read this, here's the funny part. Leave the cap off for up to 48 hours, 2 days, and it will stay dry. That's crazy. And it uses like a dry out prevention oil-based ink. I've tried it before. It's actually kind of nice. I'm going to use this for my stickers. Oh, and speaking about stickers, I use a watercolor-based markers for my stickers like these and slap stickers. I don't have the slap stickers on me right now. I kind of hid them somewhere in my backpack. But this is one of them. This is a A4 paper with sticky, double-sided tape. I'm sorry. Alright, next. This big chisel tip marker. This is the Schneider Max 280. Okay. I cannot read German. It's a chisel tip, but it's more of a square chisel tip, if you see what I'm saying. I like this because it's big. I can write on big, solid, smooth walls. I actually did a tag with these. I have a video. I might post it soon. The writability, I'd say it's great, but you have to press a bit harder than usual. It's not a pump marker or a squeezable one, but it's good for writing out. I can say that, I guess. Anyway, what's next? Give me a sec. Okay, so this is like one of those, I forgot what it's called. It's like those wax markers thing. You write on rough walls and stuff. It's basically melted crayon onto an old container of lipstick. Yeah, I melted crayon onto it, so it's like, well, I forgot the name of that marker, dude. It's like wax markers, you know, graffiti writers when they use crayons to write on the wall, like multiple colored crayons. I know it's not crayons, it's actually like wax, so it sticks better. I've tried this. It's not that good of a writing on like smooth, glassy surfaces because it's crayon, but on the walls and maybe electrical boxes, I think it would be I think it would look good, I guess. And one thing as a writer, a beginner writer, I always liked the idea of doing DIY stuff, DIY supplies, instead of just buying caps, inks. I will dabble in it from time to time, but yeah, I like DIY because that feeling of when you make something and it ends up working out great, it's like another dopamine hit rather than just. Now, I'm not saying doing graffiti and making DIY supplies is like the same kind of dopamine hit, but like when your DIY mop, cap works, it's just like it hits two, you know, at the same time you're doing graffiti. Even my caps, I have some like DIY caps. I made DIY fat caps, DIY needle caps. I don't do stencils though. I like stencils, but like with stencils, dude, it kind of wastes like so much paint, you know, especially if it's tiny needle stencils. Yeah, so anyways, I think that might be all for today's video. I am working on releasing a full year montage of me and my crew doing graffiti. Shout out THB on 24 Chrome Hustlers Bond and Leggings. This is the acrylic paint I bought. It's Reeves Fine Artist or whatever. Bought it from the local office, warehouse, desk, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I have a video coming up soon. It's about tags, cans, DIY caps, and stay tuned. Just keep doing graffiti, keep getting out, keep writing. You're a beginner, you're a toy. No, actually, if you're a toy, like, I don't think, no. For me, toy is like a person who likes graffiti, but like they're either too scared to do it, or like they just have great interest in it, but they're not getting up. For with my opinion on toys, or my thinking of what a toy is, I have a message to these toys. I use it as a vent, a way to vent out my feelings, a way to get seen, and it's actually a great hobby because you get to learn how to structure letters when you're doing like wild style straight letters. You learn how to structure letters, and if you're getting to like abandoned buildings, uh, through fences, you learn how to like path find too, like making your own exits, etc., etc. Dude, like it's fun. I know it's not for everybody, but like I want more people to be in this like hobby. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 1 a.m. Anyway, stay tuned for a new video. Curly out.